Okay, so here's a new one. They're trying to identify somebody who was killed by the Happy Face Killer. Officials try to solve mystery of the last unidentified victim of the Happy Face Killer. Dubbed the Happy Face Killer for drawings he left on anonymous letters, Keith Hunter Jesperson pleaded guilty in 2010 to murdering the woman in 1992. He referred to her as Claudia, but that may have not been her real name, California authorities have said. That's a drawing of her based on her DNA. She's a Caucasian female with blonde hair. Officials say they need the public's help to solve a decades-long mystery: the identity of a woman whose body was left on the side of a California road by a man known as the Happy Face Killer. Long-haul truck driver Keith Hunter Jesperson, who was serving multiple life sentences for killing 8 women across the country, pleaded guilty in 2010 for murdering this woman, Riverside County District Attorney Mike Jesperson said Monday in a video posted on YouTube. The woman is the last of all his victims to remain unidentified, Jesperson said. Jesperson referred to the woman as Claudia, but that may not be her real name, according to the video. Dubbed the Happy Face Killer for drawings he left on anonymous letters, he targeted women, torturing and killing them in the cab of his truck, according to an account from a journalist, Jack Olson. And this is known for a lot of serial killers. They were long haul drivers, and it was very difficult back in the day um, to get the evidence on these drivers because the killings were happening in such separated places, and there wasn't as much news and connectivity that we have with the interweb now. Investigators allege that the morning before Claudia died, she caught a ride with a grocery truck driver traveling from Las Vegas on Interstate 15, and they believe that she was indeed hitchhiking. The unknown driver dropped the woman off at the brake check stop south of Victorville, California. According to the DA's office, that is where investigators said she approached Jesperson and asked him for a ride to Las Vegas. Jesperson said that the closest he could take her was Cabazon, an unincorporated community in Riverside Community. The woman accepted, the DA's office said. They arrived in Cabazon. The woman decided to continue traveling with Jesperson down I-10 to a truck stop near Indio, where they stopped to have lunch in a diner, according to investigators. Here's another photo of her. After their meal at the diner, the two got into a heated argument in Jesperson's truck, and he killed the woman. DA's office said Jesperson continued traveling towards Blight in eastern Riverside County, where he dumped the woman's body on the side of the road. Claudia is described as a white woman with fair complexion who was about 25 to 35 years old when she was killed. She had brown or dyed hair, blonde hair, and was about 5'7" with medium build, according to officials. She also had a tattoo, which I'll tell you in a minute what it said. Her tattoo was of 2 dots on the side of her right thumb, and she wore a shirt that read "Ride Me, Ride Free" at the time of her death. Oh, it's a funny kind of shirt to wear. And this is what she would look like if with the brown hair, because they weren't sure if it was brown or blonde. The woman was said to be a frequent hitchhiker who was most likely from Southern California, probably Los Angeles, San Bernardino, or Riverside County, the DA's office has said. We are hoping that anyone might recognize her and be able to provide some information that can help with identifying her in this case, Hestron said in the video. Even the smallest piece of information could be the key in bringing the victim's identification to light. Hestron's plea for help comes nearly 2 years after authorities were able to provide closure for the family of another victim of the Happy Face Killer, Oregon mother Patricia Skilp. Had long been known to detectives as only Blue Pachico, after the color of her clothing before genetic genealogy was used to identify her in April of 2022. The DA's office asked anyone with leads on Claudia to contact its cold case team at 951-955-5567.